UK education system 300 years behind in AI adoption.
Regular now, but there's so many other AIs that are out there. Do you use it
for TikTok? I'll be real with you. I started using it when I do run out of ideas, straight up. And what I learned about it is, the thing with ChatGPT, right, is, I'll give you a quick fact. I don't know if you know about this or not. The UK system has not implemented it into the education system. China has, America has. A lot of countries now have implemented AI into the systems. Why? Because kids are getting onto it. Everybody's getting onto it, like you just mentioned, yeah? So the UK at the moment is around 200 to 300 years behind these other countries because they just don't have it in the education system, right? Number one. Second of all, with AI, do you know what it is with AI? I'll give you two opinions on it. One, for social media, excellent, because when I do run out of ideas, I'll put it into my ChatGPT and I'll say, give me 5 ideas that are controversial or whatever it is that I need, and it will give me them ideas, right? But sometimes them videos don't do well because they are not natural. They have not come from me naturally. And I'm not saying it looks like it's been set up, but it's not from me. It's not my thought process. It's not me who's made that idea. It's come from a computer system. Then second of all, with Chat AI, another thing that I was speaking to a medical professional actually was, because of how the UK's response is to Chat AI, we've got students now who use it obviously for their degrees, whatever, yeah? Now let's say you have a doctor who's done all his degree through Chat AI. Now you're on the side of the road and this obvious student has obviously used Chat AI. What's to say he won't just pull his phone out before actually seeing you, quickly check what can I do? Because you need to remember, you know, when people don't use that, they actually have to learn. You have to actually learn because I studied law, and a lot of people were using it. That's when it originally came out. So this was about 3 years ago, about 3-4 years ago. It was coming out, you know, out the pipelines and properly stuff, because there's different versions, like you said. So back then, everybody was using it, right? But there was ways about of using it. But again, it comes down to, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, straight up. But for content, sick, because you can get ideas off it, but if you can pull it off naturally, it works even better. But for me, where ChatGPT worked the best is Instagram. Instagram's been a bit of, not a great sort of platform for me. It's always been there for more like showing people what I've been up to. So like the holidays, if I bought a car, or just, you know, like on Eid, or so like our Christmas basically, you know, just posting family photos, whatever. And then I got to the stage where I started seeing people with Instagram followers and they get good views, and I was like, how do I grow it? So I was at a stage where there's a certain word for it, I forgot it, but it's like where you hit a wall and you just can't get past it. 900 followers.
Hit you, it's called hit the wall.
Yeah, literally, innit? Hit the wall. 900 followers. Bearing in mind, I had 10,000 followers on TikTok as well, so people weren't going from TikTok to my Instagram. So, you know, like that funnel thing I was saying, just not happening. So Instagram, I realized, all right, I need to do something because there must be something in Instagram. Because again, I thought to myself, why are people posting on Instagram trying to get so many followers? Why? Why are you posting on there if it's so hard? So all I started doing, guys, was phone out, steering wheel, mic set up on the back, and literally if you go on Instagram, you'll see a lot of people posting car videos where it's the ASMR of the exhaust sound. They'll have a mic on the back and they'll have a GoPro and they'll just record the steering wheel whilst driving. It could just be interactions with the public or just driving in general with a caption, whatever. Did that so I started in January, we're in July now. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So 7 months, I'm now on nearly 4,000 followers. Nothing crazy, but there's traction there. So from 900, I went past that wall and then I gained traction. Same with the video. With Instagram, what I'd say is, you don't get paid, but the opportunities can be better. Like me personally, I was just saying earlier, that I got invited to a car launch. Like, who am I to go down? Like, this is just how I see it. I'm quite humble in the sense of like, who am I? I've only got 3,500. Well, when they invited me, I had about 2,500. And I got a random message on Instagram. It seemed not real, it seemed fake. They sent me a long message saying, hi, we enjoy your content. We'd love for you to come and attend our launch of the Sea Lion BYD new car. And I was like, all right, no problem. Agreed to it. They sent me it. They paid me for it. They gave me reimbursements as well. Me and my friend went down in London. It was a full-on, and I'm not even taking, like, it was like a full-on launch of a brand new electric car. And I was just standing there, I was like, what? Like, how am I here? There's people in suits. There's multi-millionaires from China that have come in. There's investors from the UK that are sat here, and I'm here with them. And what's different about me? I just do social media and I'm in the same room as these guys. And that was just via Instagram. And again, then from there, it's like a snowball effect. I'm not saying I've made crazy money about anything. I get opportunities all the time. People DMing me saying.
Before you carry on with that, how was your demeanor in when you were, let's say you went for the BYD shoot? How did you act for the younger generation? Like, let's say you're going for something above your scale. How would you act?
Okay. So when I went down, I'll be real with you, it was something that I did not expect. I did not originally think it was going to be as big as they made it out. I thought it was just going to be like one car there and I'd just go there, do a video on it, and that's it, go home. It wasn't nothing like that. Like I said, I was out of my depth on that event because it was an official car launch. So when we arrived there was at least 200-300 of these cars, these new cars parked outside in the arena. They had a full arena for this event. And the way I kept myself there is number one, when you're out of your depth, is be the quiet one. That's the way my approach is, right? My approach is if I'm out of my depth, or I know that this is somewhere, you know, I'm going to learn something, or, you know, I'm not confident here, I stay quiet because I observe. I observe what this person's doing, what that person's doing. So first thing, I'll tell you this now. I went down in a tracksuit because that's just how I dress. Yeah, that's like, I'm a comfy guy. I like wearing comfy clothes. I went down in a tracksuit and all these guys were in suits. So think about that. Then obviously when it came to the content, now this is where it differentiates like me from them. I've jumped on camera. I've got a crowd watching me because of how I speak. So basically, like I said, I was in a tracksuit. They put a mic on me, and I've gone and done this video for them on their new car. 24 hours, 20,000 views. Just because of the way I speak, the lighting, the background, because it's not always, okay, yeah, you have to present yourself in a certain way. I completely agree with that. But for me, because I didn't expect it to be such an actual official launch and so professional, I literally went down in a tracksuit. But that didn't change their opinion on me. They still accepted me to come in. They still were happy for me to do content because you got to remember, guys, you got to be happy within yourself. It doesn't matter. I could be wearing shorts and no top tomorrow, but I'll still be the same. I could be wearing branded designers or no, like, I'll still be the same person. And it's character that carries volumes in this social media game. That's what I think is, my conclusion is, it's your character.